look at that. Didn't expect to fight the mummies today, but... So now the paddock is complete. Who's this man? Back away. Ah! I was sent on a mission to the Lava Falls mountain to harvest as many fossils as I could find. And as I went deeper and deeper and found more and more fossils, I had a mission from Genco, the ones who had hired me for this simple expedition. But I got a much greater mission from Genco, the rival to M Genetics, to build their very own Jurassic Park called Prehistoric Kingdom. And so during this series, I'm going to be going to the Isle of Isla Bunga Bunga, or Site A. So within this series, I'm going to have to get as many exhibits of dinosaurs as possible within 100 days, and build my very own prehistoric kingdom. But before we get to the video, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future episodes and all of my future videos. So thank you so much for watching. Now let's get to it. So on day 1, I ended up in the center of Isla Bunga Bunga, where a shipment from Genco was awaiting me. Alright, our very first shipment has arrived. It's time to get started building the facility. So after that ADHD fest of me building the main facility, it was starting to come along, but I found out quick I wasn't alone on this island. Who's this man? Back away! Ah! Was that even real? Going to bed. Alright, now the main facility is complete. This is more like the labs, but yeah, it's looking pretty nice so far. I still got a lot to do, and I'm also kind of starving to death, so I should probably deal with that. We're gonna put some of this scaffolding kind of thing everywhere, just to give it a more industrial feel. Like this is a lab and whatever. So now it was around day 3 or 5, and the facility was nearly complete, but there were still things left to do. Right here, we're gonna put all the machines. The analyzer, the shifter we can put right here, the culture vat. Okay, we're gonna put this stuff right here. Alright, so it is time to get started extracting dinosaur bones to get dinosaur DNA. Alright, so we have one creature vat. We're going to need to get more than that. So I have no idea how to do this. Maybe I put one in here. No, I think this is for sand. I'm not sure what that's for. Alright, I have figured it out. So this analyzer, right? You put in a whole lot of fossils. We're putting in all of our fossils, and this thing will analyze it and show us what we get from it. We got bone meal. Bone meal? Okay. Alright, what else we got? Bone meal. So yeah, this analyzer machine was not cooperating with me at all. And even worse, my food was getting low because Genco literally sent me here with close to no food whatsoever. But instead of going to make a farm, I decided it would be a better idea to make myself a road. And actually, we're going to build a path wrapping around here. We're going to chop down these trees and go over here. And the first paddock's going to probably be over there. So, we got a plan. Look at this. Absolute nonsense right here. Do you know how long it took me to find those fossils? Right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Oh my gosh. Genius. Right there. Genius. Okay. Put that in there. Let's see. Ooh! Ooh! What is that? We got a plant fossil. Burn spores. We got a petrified sapling, fossilized seeds. Okay. So after all of that fossil shenanigans, it was now around day 7, and it was the first rain on the island. But I had some big plans for today. I'm gonna build the paddock. Alright, we're going to use the very last bit of all of our resources to make paddock 1. This one is going to be designated for which species? Species S1. S1. Spinosaurus. Okay. Perfect. So now the paddock is complete. Ignore that. But this paddock is pretty much complete. Ready for the Spinosaurus to go into it. And you got a viewing deck. I will make that into a create door at some point, but I can't think of how to do that right now. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. Now we need to actually just get the Spino itself. It was now becoming very clear that I didn't have enough fossils to get the dinosaurs I needed. But in the meantime, I actually decided to start farming for once, and I found a use for all that bone meal, because I couldn't stop getting so much bone meal. So it's about time for me to go on another expedition to get as many fossils as I can. And this time, I'm going to the Badlands. Look at that. Prehistoric Kingdom Labs and Cafe. You get to see the labs, and you get your very own cafe here too. Very nice. After finishing up the cafe, I was off to the first site, thousands of blocks away. And I mined so many fossils at this first site. But then I noticed something weird. Usually there would be a person here, but there's no guy, so that's a little weird, but we should head out. Let's go to the next place. And I was on my way to the next dig site, but then I came crashing down into the ocean. The helicopter just freaking nosedived straight into the water. This ain't good. Our destination is literally 1,000 blocks away. Oh wait, was it because I ran out of food? That was crazy. I literally just dropped out the air like a rock. Well, time to go swimming. So I quickly swam over to the nearby island with my helicopter in hand and placed it on the ground, and I was off once again. My guy's asleep. Perfect. That's a skull. Wonder how many skulls I'm gonna get. Foreshadowing? Maybe. Oh yeah, more islands. This seems to be a giant archipelago. Nothing but an archipelago of islands. It's fine with me because look at this. Okay, these would expose so many fossils. Let's just go take a look. Alright, so what we're gonna need to do now is just go scope this landscape because it's perfect to see any exposed fossils. And it keeps getting more crazier. Look at that. That is insane. I'm not even exaggerating right now, by the way. This is actually what I'm thinking. That is actually wild. I've never seen landscape generation like this before. And for real, these mountains were insane. Insanely full of fossils. I know, that's a bad joke, but anyways, I collected any fossils I could find on the surface before leaving over the lava falls, which was in the direction of the Badlands. Oh my gosh. Hold up, hold up. That's not good. I don't like those. That's one. I didn't expect to fight the mummies today, but that's what we're doing. It is supposed to be about dinosaurs, not about the freaking... I hear that. There's still more coming. Okay, you want more? I'll give you more, buddy. This is good, though. We need this rotten push. Oh, here comes even more of them. Alright, let's go. We just need to get this thing moving. Alright, get ready to fight. Not you! Hate those little bastards. Okay. We're gonna burn through all of our food doing that. So yeah, fighting mummies and exploring a desert temple. Not on the to-do list, but it's a welcome surprise. But anyways, I got a bunch of good stuff from this desert temple. And you know me, I couldn't forget the TNT, and that would come in handy later. But afterwards, I left. And by day 18, I finally made it back to the park. Alright, so now that we have returned home, or our base of operations, it's time to get to work here. So I have a choice to make. Do I want to sacrifice these diamonds for a purchase? I'm going to. So what we have to do is we're going to call in an order from Genco for Spinosaurus fossils. So let's get all this sifting, and we're gonna do that.
2 hours later.
Alright, so a little bit off camera, I made these labs over here and these tunnels. So let's check out these tunnels. So I've added some lights in here, and yeah, this is where the raptor paddock's gonna go to. Yeah, nothing's bad has ever happened with raptors and tunnels.
Mr. Hammond, I think we're back in business.
So yeah, I kind of made things a little nicer in here. And also, I forgot to mention, bingo, dinosaur DNA. So we got Brachiosaurus, Sauropody or whatever that's called, and then we got a Nautilus DNA. And so these are the labs here. So, I'll close that. the analyzer's here, and I got some fossils and someone's skull in there. We got a couple creature vats, and then some of these lights. Now up here, this might make you a little nostalgic. This is the dinosaur storage area for DNA. And for now, each piece of DNA will be stored here. Now there's only one piece of DNA that we're missing right now, and that is Spinosaurus. So I'm going to be ordering a shipment of one Spinosaurus skull, and hopefully I can turn that into DNA. So in the meantime, while I was waiting for the airdrop to come in, I made myself some tea, and then alright, so let's see what we got. Oh, look at that barrel. One Spinosaurus skull. Ooh, and I'll take the barrel too. So I think we can do this. Yes, we can.
2 hours later.
Alright, I'm thinking that it's probably ready by now. Let's check it out. There we go. Spinosaurus DNA. So that's just step one. For now, my little friend, DNA, you're going right there. So, what do we have to do next? Let me show you. So, this is all part of the plan right here. Hold up, we got too much junk in our inventory. We need 1 bucket of milk, 1 thing of rotten flesh, 1 thing of wheat, 1 egg. And honestly, we can just make that in our inventory. Biogoop. This biogoop is what we need. So we're gonna do a test. So let's say, for example, this thing here, we put this in here. The biogoop will slowly, I think, transmit this into something else.
5 hours later.
And we got more biogoop. So how is this coming along? Quite nicely, actually. We're gonna keep that goop in there. And let's start it up. Oh, look at that thing. Isn't that cute? It's gonna be a monster. Yay. So yeah, breeding monsters is what we do here at Prehistoric Kingdom. But anyways, we need to get this little fella a feeder and a toy to put into her paddock. But that will be for later. For now, the feeder was #1 priority. And there we go, we got ourselves the feeder. This is going to be important for the Spino whenever it's done. Let's go check on that. Alright. Ooh, I think this is ready. Yes, we do. We got the sapling. And we got a Spinosaurus egg.
The next day.
Alright, so, a little update. So I got this farm all organized. I'm going to move all this later. Like, I'm going to make a carnivore farm over there. Just a meat farm, pretty much. So I got 1 chicken and these cows here. So we're just going to continuously breed those until we get a bajillion of them. Then we'll automate it later. Okay. Let's get this attraction rolling. Let's place an egg there. I guess we wait. So also I got this tree. Prehistoric tree. So we'll plant it right there. So I don't know what that's going to become. It might become a tree that goes to the clouds. Who knows? Wait, I forgot the fish. Let me go get that. I locked myself out. That's poor design. That's how I'm gonna die in here. Goodness gracious. This is also poor design. Put that... What? Oh, this thing is activating both. Oh my gosh. These situations are where you die. Where'd the fish go? Oh, did I already put it in the feeder? My brain today. Goodness gracious. Okay. Apparently these things need a heat source. We're gonna need 1 redstone torch. And we're gonna need this. So before setting up the incubator, I went and got as many fish as I could to hatch that Spinosaurus. Okay, we do this. And this. Alright, this stays on, so we can just put this back. Status warm. Hatching progress. Oh! Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Why does it have to start getting night right now? That's totally not a concern. How's this thing growing? It's probably growing none. Hold up. Because not on dirt for one. It's on moss. Probably not gonna grow there. Ooh, look at that. The eggs dancing. Tiny Spinosaurus. Oh my goodness. You're cute for right now. Oh, okay. So we got a Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus. This guy. Stop becoming a zombie, dude, and getting on this island. Dude, look at this. Get out. Shoo. So it looks like this guy does not want to be tamed. I cannot figure it out. So, oh, looks like our prehistoric tree has grown. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're just gonna get the feeder and put it right here, and yeah, we'll put the cot in there. All right, so we got ourselves a very cheaply made anvil. Yeah, courtesy of Genko. We're gonna call Spalina. Alright, now this... Take the anvil. So this Spinosaurus is gonna be called Spalina. Spalina. There we go. Alright, so we made a quick scratching post out of wool that I got from string. So this should keep Spalina entertained. Here you go. Now I think this Spinosaurus is just chilling in the water. Apparently they like burger patties, so that's nice. Because I do too. Next time on Prehistoric Kingdom. That did not work very well. Get in. Get in the hole. Look at this Spinosaurus. Spalina is a massive